Hello lovely friends, it's great to see you again. How would you like to showcase a PDF document, a Canva template, a snippet of an ebook that you're using as a lead magnet, like this? It's a perfect way to be completely transparent with your audience if they're downloading a freebie from you, because you can show them exactly what they're getting. Or maybe you're a website designer and you want to show off your new web design. All you need to create this fantastic scrolling effect is a Canva account and a free screen recording tool. So let's jump straight in. First of all, locate your Canva document. I'm going to use this recipe template which I created a little while ago. My document is in A4. The orientation can be portrait or landscape. It really doesn't matter how many pages your document has, but ideally it needs to be 10 pages plus. And you can see here my document has exactly 10 pages. So what we're going to do now is we're going to download our template as a PDF standard. Download all your pages. The next step is locate where you saved that PDF document and open it up onto your desktop. The next step is to take a screen recording of you as you scroll through your document. Now there are loads of fantastic screen recording tools that you can use. I'll leave some suggestions in the description box below. But for now, I'm going to use MonoSnap, and as I say, I will leave the link to this fantastic free tool in the description box, so make sure you check it out. So I'm going to click the little link to MonoSnap here, and I'm going to select Record Video. You can see there is a white frame around the current selected area. To change the size of the frame, just go to the top where you'll find a double arrow, hold the cursor down and just drag it into position. And what I want to do is I want to capture the exact area of the first page of my PDF. So there we are, that is captured in that frame. Now all I need to do is press record and then scroll through my document as smoothly as possible. When you're done, just press stop. You can preview your screen recording just here. That looks perfect to me, so I'm going to save it to my desktop and close this all down. I would strongly recommend that you compress your video file using a tool like Handbrake so that it makes it much easier and quicker to upload your video file into Canva. Next, go back to Canva and create a fresh new template. Since I want to share my video snippet on social media, I'm just going to use a regular square template. Now I need to upload my video snippet into Canva. So I'm going to go to the left-hand side toolbar and select Uploads, and then upload an image or video. It may take a minute or two to upload your video, but you can check on the progress in this progress bar here. Fantastic, that was really quick. And here is your uploaded video snippet. Now what I want to do is search for a photo of an iPad. So I click on Photos, click in the search bar here and type iPad. And you can see that Canva's brought up all the photos of an iPad. I think I'm going to use this one, so I'm going to click on that. Unfortunately, you can see that it is Canva Pro only. So if you have a free Canva account, you may have to filter the results. So click on the filter tool and go down to free and apply filters. If you can't find anything that's suitable, you can also go to Elements, go down to Frames, and you'll find a selection of free frames here. Let me just show you what this one looks like. I think that's really nice, so I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to make it slightly bigger by pulling on the corner arrows here. I'm going to move it to one side ever so slightly. Right, now the next step is to upload your little video snippet into the frame. So go back to Uploads, find your little video snippet, and you're going to drag it into the frame just like that. And there it is. Now, ideally, your video should really be between 15 and 20 seconds, because otherwise people are going to get a little bit bored. So if I click on my video once, you can see that it's 24.4 seconds. So I need to just crop it a little bit. So I'm going to click on the scissors. I'm going to go to the end of the video. I'm going to select the end bar here with my cursor, and I'm just going to drag it along until I've got to about, let's say, 15 seconds. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to click Done. And there you see my video has been cropped to 15 seconds. Now all you need to do is pretty up your template for sharing on social media. You can check your final template by going to the top of your toolbar and clicking on this button here. I'm really happy with that, so all I need to do now is go to this button here to download it as a video file. As I mentioned at the start of this tutorial, I used an A4 document to showcase a recipe template, and it fitted perfectly into an iPad frame. You don't have to use an A4 document. You can use the same scrolling effect to capture a website, for example, and this is something I very often see on social media. Follow the exact same steps as we did do before, but instead of finding an iPad frame, you'll want to locate something like a laptop frame to pop your videos into. And that's all there is to creating a really eye-catching scrolling effect in Canva. If this is something that you're going to test out, give me a thumbs up. And maybe if you share something on social media, be sure to tag me so I can take a look at your fantastic designs. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next tutorial.